Welcome everybody to Auntie D TV. Right into it, Auntie D is gonna go. I was looking into the media some a few days ago, and I saw where this this family seemed to have been having problem, and they were not able to resolve it decently. But it was brought out into the public now, where the mother, an elderly woman, was caught spraying. Guys, that's when it comes to these smartphones, you have to know what you do because it is can be seen as an evidence. It's live. The daughter woke up the morning early and saw her mother spraying her nice farm, which is her livelihood, with poisonous substance. And she called to her, and the lady was just going on doing. And it looks so bad. When you have family, and farmers are people who work really hard, guys, because I used to plant my little garden when I was younger. And when you have to go through the weeding is one of the harder part to do. Weeding up so as it and mulching it up. And when you look and see what when it will be ready within a certain time to be taken to the market, there comes trouble. Somebody chose to come and spray. I think the mother, as a big woman, and she's, as the daughter says, she's a Christian that goes to church regularly, but how much of Christ is in her in her Christianity? Because even if you're an enemy of God, you shouldn't be thinking of doing those things, right? And none of us should be enemy of God, because if we are going to profess that we are Christians and to be doing something like that, then we are becoming an enemy of God. The truth is not in us. No, God is in us. We are not any Christian. The Christian must live a life that is pleasing. It's not that you're going to throw yourself at others, but it must be pleasing to others and in the sight of God. And you must know when you're doing something wrong. I could not believe my eyes when I looked at it. I was in awe. I was so amazed. I said, but what is this? This is her living. That's his daughter's living. That's what she lives by. So she'll be timing her crops now to when it's ready, and how much what she's going to spend to buy back to put back, and what she's going to purchase to carry her lifestyle through, and she have a child. Come on, elderly people must behave with respect. And that is why when these things continue into society, that's why society is what it is. So to me, no matter what it was that happened between the mother and the daughter, the mother should never think of it much more to go out there and then spraying the thing, spraying the person's farm like that. What if she was not caught on camera and the daughter went now and decided to reap and maybe say, but this thing looks funny, and decide say, well, I'm not going to lose, and chose to sell it to somebody, and the next thing it reaches a consumer's home. Many persons could have been sick or probably become unalive because of that. No, man, these things are not supposed to happen. These things, nobody is supposed to do it to anybody. I don't even like the thought of spraying the thing, but you have to spray them to get rid of the insects. Because if you're doing a large scale farming over a certain size, it's difficult to go around to do the little, minority things that you normally do. But you have to do it with the spray pan. Sometimes you have to spray the grass, because going around to just cut it today, it grows back up tomorrow. It's going to choke the plant that you have there. So you have to get it out. And now when the thing is nearing to perfection, there comes mother trouble. I think something should be done to that lady. I think that's a very, very cruel and wicked act. So that young lady now will not have anything to eat. She will have to go around the street now, hanging out and trying to hike from a person's pocket. Maybe the next thing she probably lose her life. You understand? It is not nice. Guys, tell me what you think. Tell me what you really think. Look at the video and listen to what I'm saying keenly. This is no joke. I couldn't even smile. I couldn't even smile out loud because I imagine the young lady now have her child to go to school, as she said. She has her bills to pay. And now, look at what the mother has done to what she did. And then she has to go back and start again. And it's going to take some time. And she's going to be in fear now because she doesn't know what the mother may do to the thing. You can imagine people buying food and don't know what is happening to it. I think justice should begin to that. Something should be done. I think so. I'm not a bitter person, but I think the mother was really, really out of line this time. That's my thinking. Right, guys? On to another point now. There's this very important person, a Jamaican, who, having migrated to to the US, but in particular to in New Jersey, he has been working before when he was in Jamaica, and he always he always does things that is beneficial to the society. So therefore, now what he did, he his name is Darian Miller. Darian Miller, right? He was appointed executive director at the US based non-profit organization, right? And when he went there to work, he was not in that position, but he gradually proved himself. So he was later promoted and he has been moving up the ranks until he is now the executive director. Can you imagine? Oh my, I'm so proud of this person, right? He has made history as the youngest and the first person of my color, black, to have been in that position. Can you imagine? So he has proven himself in so many ways that they had to give him the position. He was appointed to it, right? And when we look also, he hails from the parish of St. Catherine, Linstead in particular. And he migrated 2 years ago. This was in 2023. And he has held various senior positions. That's why when we're in certain jobs, we have to learn the job, guys. Learn it so that when we have to go someplace else, we can master it. And I know Jamaicans are good masters at whatever they are given to do. But sometimes we fall by the way, right? Sometimes we do, right? So he joined Mount Carmel in 2013, same as he migrated to the United States, and he attained the levels of director to the assistant executive director, and see, he has worked himself all the way up until he has now been appointed as the executive director. I am so proud of personally trying to achieve. So proud. So proud, right? I feel so elevated. I feel so good, right? He is also, what he has said is that he's he has worked to seniors, thousands of them who are persons who are they focus on hunger. But wherever you go in society, you have those persons. Relief, home, health, and holistic support for vulnerable populations. So persons from different strata of this society, different ethnic backgrounds. And he has his quote that he lives by, that he can carry Jamaican roots with pride wherever he goes, along with the spirit of resilience. So if you have the spirit of resilience, you are not going to be defeated. You're going to push through, right? And he has proven himself. He has worked with elders, and this is an organization that deals with elderly persons, right? The role is not only about administration, but about helping to transforming lives. So they are there now in that organization, Mount Carmel, helping to transform people's lives so that they can become better persons in society. Because you will have some persons around that are not able to. They don't have anywhere to live, no food to eat. So you have to have organization, non-profit organization. That's why I believe, it's a good thing to contribute to those organizations, because they are more organized and they are able to reach out. They know where the persons are. But just to hitchhike along the roadside, to just drop a money in somebody's pocket or in somebody's hand in a container, to me, it's not enough. To me, the best way is to deal with the non-profit organization, because they are there and they know where to find the people. They know what they really need, whether they need medication or food or clothes or shelter. They would know, right? And you have some persons who may take it as a form of, say, like a little job. They like to go out and seek donors to beg for themselves. And sometimes they don't have to, because sometimes if you trace back where they're coming from, they have nice homes, nice facilities, but they use it as a means of, like, it's employment to go out every day. You see them and they don't have to. So these people are monitoring them. So When you give to the organization, it is better for society and for the persons concerned. Guys, remember to subscribe to my channel, write a comment, and don't just keep it to yourself, man. Just send it out to your friends, your family. Share, share, share. Never stop share. And watch the videos because what the time is important. The watch hours important. So we have to share it out. Thank you. See you in my next video. And remember to guys to right where you subscribe, there is a notification sign there. Make sure you put it on all so we can participate and interact when the video is put out or when I send out a link to do my live. Catch you in my next video. Have a wonderful time. Bye bye.